Hello and welcome to the morning show, teeing off with RevSportz. A very good morning to all of you present. And today is the big day in Kolkata. We'll have to see if it becomes a big day for KKR as they will face Royal Challengers Bangalore at the Eden Gardens. And we have Devashish Sen with us, who was there at the Eden Gardens yesterday, has seen the match day -1 practice, and the crowd crazy to see Virat Kohli and also the KKR players, and it was crazy. And we have Devashish with us, joining us. So can we please have Devashish?
Good morning, Rohan. Good morning.
Good morning. And Devashish is, as usually, donning the Gujarat Titans jersey, but we hope KKR gets the winning ways. And Devashish, coming to you, I'll come to the Eden part. You were there. But before that, do you see KKR turning back today in today's match?
On paper, RCB looks a better side, but KKR obviously playing at home and the crowd support. So and especially in a format like this, you cannot predict. So hopefully KKR turns it on.
From the last game, if you talk about how would you rate the captaincy for KKR, and what the changes would you want to see in today's game that did not go well in the Punjab game?
Yeah, obviously, lot much to expect from the captain. Obviously, captain is someone who leads from the front. Means you take a Virat Kohli or a Faf du Plessis or a Rohit Sharma, and so you need some inspiration from the captain, and which I think it's the biggest challenge for Nitish Rana. Means obviously it's his first season as a captain, so lot to think upon. But then see if he can deliver, if he can lead from the front, if he can inspire the team, means it definitely he will take a giant leap as far as captaincy is concerned. Obviously, he leads the state side Delhi in white ball format, so it will go a long way in developing him as a cricketer. Obviously, he's a decent batter, but if he can do well in a stage like IPL, so it will definitely give a huge boost.
Exactly. So, Devashish, do you think that Russell could have been brought up a bit earlier, and these are the small changes that can actually even Narine at a 190 run chase, Narine could have been brought to open to get those extra few big hits that he usually gets, that we have seen. So these are the small changes that can Nitish Rana implement in today's game that might actually make the difference. Anything you have noticed?
See, Rajasthan Royals opening with Ashwin last night. So you need to think out of the box to try and unsettle the opponents. So, and this is the perfect format when it comes to experimenting and thinking out of the box. It's perhaps T20 format is perhaps the best option. And so and you cannot be monotonous, so as to say. It means you cannot have a fixed template. It means you have to have a plan A, plan B, plan C to unsettle their opponents. And I think KKR and Sunil Narine has proven in the past. He has been sent as a pinch hitter, so why not? And when we were chasing some score like 190 or plus, you must do something different. So I hope if KKR bats second, if they are chasing a huge total, try and think out of the box. Try something different, so as to unsettle the. But the problem with KKR is that they do not have enough resources. जैसे हिंदी में कहते हैं ना, ज्यादा मसाला नहीं है, बिरयानी कैसे बनेगा? So that's the problem with KKR. They don't have enough resources. Obviously, with Jason Roy, obviously.
I will going to ask. Do you see Jason Roy a good recruit?
Absolutely. I think it's simple. The moment Jason Roy comes, just get him in the playing 11. He will open the side. We know what a batter he is, because the KKR needs that firepower at the start. Obviously, then Ramanullah Gurbaz have to make way, because you can only play 4 foreigners. So I for instance would love to see a Jason Roy straight away into that KKR side from next match.
Yeah, and thoughts on Liton Das also. He will be also back from the I think from the Ahmedabad game,
It
Litandas.
will be interesting how many matches he will get. Obviously, first up, obviously he will
Hmm.
have to come back because Bangladesh will travel to Ireland to play a one-day series.
Hmm.
But having said that, I don't see because Andre Russell, Sunil Narin is a fixed in
Hmm.
that KKR squad, and if you have a Jason Roy, definitely he will play as your third. So you need a bowling option. It can be either Lockie Ferguson or a Team Saudi or a David Wise. So I think Nitin Das, I doubt whether he will get all matches. Maybe one or two matches, what maximum three. That's it.
Hmm. And as we talk about Sunil Narin, Andre Russell, Sunil Narin has a great record against all the power hitters of RCB, Kohli, Faf du Plessis, Maxwell. So they have struggled against Sunil Narin. Your thoughts on Sunil Narin? How
Absolutely.
important
And
will he?
if you talk about Sunil Narin and RCB, the first match that comes to mind is the 2021 eliminator. Sunil Narin single-handedly won the match for KKR, getting rid of all three batters,
Yeah.
AB, Kohli, and uh, Maxwell. So I think, but see, again, I like to reiterate here is that Sunil Narin and Andre Russell are pale shadows of their best. So they have
Hmm.
obviously I won't say they have passed their prime, but definitely you cannot expect a Sunil Narin or a Andre Russell to perform the way they have, say 3 or 4 years down the line. So
Hmm.
I think yes, they still have a few more years of cricket left in him, but then they have definitely
But the,
passed their.
but that prime Narin and prime Russell is not
Yes, absolutely. Yes, yes, right.
exactly. And uh, as we talk about the prime, so Sunil Narine will be playing his 150th match, IPL match today, and Russell will be playing his 100th IPL match today. How and in front of the home crowd, and how special will that be? And you have seen the crowd. Talk to me about the crowd.
Subhan was with me. You just ask him as well. Means it was crazy, crazy, crazy fans. Means they were with the KKR flag, with RCB flags, and we are going to have a good build up to the pre-show.
Hmm.
Obviously, I will definitely share the visuals. Obviously, and and from you just see the crowd. It's like it will be.
Hmm.
Um, if I'm not wrong, by 5 p.m. it will be full. Eden Gardens. It's all roads will lead to Eden Gardens. Obviously, first match after 3 years IPL match, and one Shah Rukh Khan is also expected. So
Hmm.
it will be buzzing. It will be buzzing.
And in this match, particularly RCB KKR match, the fans are not only there for KKR but also for Virat Kohli. Have you
Absolutely.
seen? Have you seen Virat Kohli chants yesterday?
100% we have seen, and there's a small video where the RCB fans are cheering for Virat yesterday outside the Eden Garden. So, and you will have at least 40%, 50% crowd chanting for Virat Kohli because he is a real star. He's a rock star, obviously, and there were quite a few moments, and he and talking about Virat, he looked in himself. Means obviously he was enjoying that practice session
Hmm.
last night. He was middling the ball. He was at his best, and then he had a wonderful time with his teammates Umesh Yadav, Shardul Thakur, Bharat Arun. It's kind of a small reunion because they were part of the Indian
Hmm.
team, which they are still. So and then Virat, the mentor, the role model, which is means having us spending time with Ramanullah Gurbaz. So these are things that stays
Hmm.
with him for a long time. And Virat was quite instrumental in showing Ramanullah what he needs to do, what are his technical flaws, and he was listening like a student. So that is what is impressive.
A player like Ramananda Gulbas and the youngsters listening, taking tips from Virat Kohli will uh, it's a moment of what to say. They will never forget these moments, these small moments with
Absolutely,
Virat Kohli. And these are the
absolutely.
stars of the game. And as we talk about the practice session, talk to me about the practice session that you saw and how the teams look ahead of the match.
Yeah, obviously RCB, they did receive a setback with Rich Topley
Hmm.
getting injured. Obviously, he dislocated his shoulder, so he's not available 100%. But he has a like for like replacement in David
David
Willey.
Willey? Yeah.
definitely. I think he's going to make it to that playing 11. And he did practice for the last 2 days. At the practice, he was
Okay.
running in, steaming in, bowling those Yorkers. In fact, he and Harshal Patel were practicing Yorkers for a long, long time at the RCB nets, and that will be very, very interesting. The death overs, and especially
Yeah.
Harshal Patel, the bowler he was, he is. We all know, we have seen him in the past in IPL. Means he's a death over specialist, and he was practicing Yorkers, putting those markers, and constantly both he and David Willey. So that will be
Mhm.
very, very interesting. And then you have an Akashdeep and the likes of
Mm.
Shahbaz Ahmed, Karan Sharma. So I think that RCB bowling lineup looks, and you have a Michael Bracewell as well. So
Mm.
that looks a very, very balanced bowling attack. Rohan.
Yeah. As you mentioned about Akashdeep, Shabazz, Eden Gardens is their. They know this ground so much. How important will be
Yeah,
this match
absolutely,
for them?
absolutely.
Because
Fab du Plessis, the RCB captain, was having a long interaction with Akash. They're trying to get the inputs from him about the
mm,
conditions, about the wickets, about the atmosphere. So I think the Shabaj and Akash Deeps definitely will be sharing the inputs to that RCB think
mm,
tank. It's because they know the conditions well, having grown up, having played so much here here at the Eden Gardens for Bengal, so they know the conditions and they would definitely they get the crowd support once they get that
mm,
ball. Once they start bowling, they will definitely have the
exactly.
crowd backing, crowd support to cheer them.
Exactly. And as we talk about the playing conditions, any updates on Eden Gardens pitch? How will it be? Uh,
That looks
from
around. I just had a look at the wicket. It looks a belter. And straight away, it
mm,
looks a belter. There's hardly any grass on it, and obviously there will be some bounce and carry. The
mm,
fast bowlers will get some help definitely, which has been the case in last 4 5 years. The wickets have changed. The characteristics of the
mm,
wicket have changed in the last few years at Eden Gardens, obviously, and the stroke players like a Virat Kohli or a Fab du Plessis or a Maxwell or a Andrew Russell will enjoy these conditions because and even for Ramnullah Gurbaz, because the ball will come onto the bat and stroke
mm.
making will be easier. So I think I won't be surprised if it's a high scoring game.
So, what would be the toss decision? Uh,
Win the toss. I don't know whether there will be much due or not, but if
mm,
definitely the team batting first would love to post a total.
exactly. And talk to me about the RCB side. How would they? Because the last game they did not use an impact player. Your thoughts on the RCB side? Uh, do you keep them ahead a bit? Yes, you told that you keep them ahead a bit. So talk to me about the side. They have some big hitters. The bowling side. How do you see RCB going into this match? Will they use an impact player today if they need?
Yeah, because impact player was not needed in the last match against Mumbai Indians
Yeah.
because with both Virat and firing at the top.
Mm,
But then definitely, I think they are definitely going to use the impact player in tonight's game, and because they're top. They're, if you look at their batting, obviously they are also a top heavy side with Faf,
mm,
Virat, Maxwell, Bracewell, Dinesh Karthik, and even they can actually play Suhas Prabhu Desai as a
mm,
batter if they bat first and then change with Karan Sharma or an extra bowler.
mm,
Or if they are batting first, they can actually straight away they can bring in a Mohammad Siraj in the second innings as an extra bowler. So
mm,
I think these are all very interesting because I was having a word with Team Saudi. The interview will come on this platform
yeah.
very soon. He was also very, he was also not, he shared that he did not have a fair idea. Obviously, the team think tank, we need a few more matches because
So,
we actually,
what does Team Saudi say?
obviously, he's looking forward to to playing at the Eden Gardens. Obviously, I think this will be, I think his first time playing at the Eden for KKR, if I'm not wrong,
Okay.
because last two
Hmm.
seasons KKR did not play at the Eden Gardens, so he will enjoy the atmosphere playing in front of 68, seventy
Hmm.
thousand odd spectators. This is something which every KKR players who have someone like a Shardul Thakur who has joined for this time. I'm not talking about other players because Sunil Narine and Andrew Russell they're used to it. These conditions they're used
Hmm.
even this Rana. But someone like Tim Saudi, he haven't experienced this atmosphere for an IPL match. So this will be his first in time.
And if we talk about Kolkata fans, the Kolkata fans are always great. Cricket, football. In football, we say if you do well in Kolkata, you are good everywhere because the fans are crazy. So it will be a cracking match. KKR RCB is always an exciting match to see. You will be there. Shubhan will be there, sending all the visuals, building up to the big match. We'll have the pre-match preview from the studio, and you'll be there in the ground. So give your predictions, and we'll have it.
Uh, uh, my mind says RCB, but my heart says KKR because I am a Kolkatan by straight up means. So I would love
Yeah.
to see my city team win. I would love to see Virat Kohli score and KKR win.
Oh, you want everything, na? You want everything. You want Virat to score. You want KKR to win. Yes, absolutely. And we hope that happens. We love to see Virat score. We love to see some of his great shots, and we would want. I would personally want KKR to win and see what happens. Yesterday at night, I did not have a very good night. Barcelona lost 4-0 against Real Madrid in their Pacific Copa del Rey. I am a Barcelona fan, so a bit down, but let's see if KKR can turn things around
Don't
for
worry,
me.
don't worry. In the evening, you will have plenty to cheer about. Plenty to cheer
So
about.
that's what I'm hoping for. So we'll be back with. We have lots of stories lined up for you, and we have the fan visuals from Eden Gardens. We have Team Saudis interview. We have everything lined up. We have the match, the website articles. So do follow our website articles. Do follow our social media handles, and we have lots in store. We'll be back again at 7 p.m. with the pre-match show from the studio and on-ground coverage. So thank you, Devashish, for joining. We hope to see your coverage from the ground. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you.